Hello again everyone, it's time for an update of tonight's weather conditions across South Africa. And on our satellite loop we can see that a low pressure system is continuing to swirl just off the Eastern Cape coastline. Showers still developed over the southern interior and along the south coast, and heavier showers were experienced in places over the Eastern Cape. During the course of the afternoon, thunderstorm activity developed over some parts of the Free State and Mpumalanga and into KwaZulu-Natal, and some of those thunderstorms even became severe during the later afternoon hours. Now for the rest of tonight and into tomorrow, we're going to see further wet weather, particularly in KwaZulu-Natal and over the interior adjacent to the coastline. Thunderstorms persisting in places over the eastern interior, and we'll see those thunder showers redeveloping once again during the course of Sunday, while over the southern parts of South Africa some clearance starts to take place and a warmer day expected for the west coast as well as the adjacent interior. Moving ahead to the alerts now, the South African Weather Service continues to issue a watch for the likelihood of localized urban flooding in places over the Eastern Cape, particularly for the coastline between Port Elizabeth and East London. And the second watch is for the persistence of severe thunderstorms, which may develop in places over Mpumalanga's Highveld and Escarpment and into the western interior of KwaZulu-Natal. Now for tonight's rainfall probabilities, here we see that there's between a 20 and a 40% chance of showers along the south coast and further inland, reaching some parts of the Karoo. Up north, we're still expecting isolated to scattered thunderstorm activity widespread in places along the escarpment areas of Mpumalanga, and we're expecting extensive rainfall along the east coast and the adjacent interior, including Pietermaritzburg and further inland for some parts of the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands. Dry weather in the forecast across the Northern Cape and along the western coastline. Now we can see the reason for all of this heavy rainfall as a low pressure system is located over the western interior of South Africa and a high is out to the southeast of us in the Indian Ocean. Now the combination of these two is resulting in a persistent onshore flow, lots of moist air moving in off of the ocean up against the mountainous areas and along the coastline, and that's resulting in that fair amount of rain. A cool night expected over the central parts, 9 degrees for Bethlehem, also single digits in the forecast over some places over the southern interior, 17 degrees on the other hand for Richards Bay, Durban, as well as for Springbok over the far western parts. Moving ahead to tomorrow afternoon, a hot day over the Northern Cape, Uppington up to 35, a warm to hot day as well for the Western Cape, but much cooler in KZN, lots of cloud cover and rain in that area, Pietermaritzburg reaching a maximum of only 19. Now on Monday, we're forecasting further thunderstorm activity over the far northern parts of South Africa. Mahikeng still going to be hot with a maximum of 32. And by Tuesday, we're expecting cooler conditions for Cape Town with a chance of rain at 22 degrees, and Johannesburg will be warm with isolated storms at 27.
News that moves. eNCA.com.